Welcome, one and all. This is the Peace Dealer, and nothing is random, folks. Even this decision to make this video, I wasn't supposed to make this video because I didn't plan it, but it's literally just happening right now. So, for those of you who've been patiently waiting for the 33-day ritual Q&A live video, I apologize for pushing it back. I've just been like busy, but it's because my time management sucks. This is bad. But either way, I have rescheduled this for the 7th. Stay tuned. Honestly, catch me live on this one because a lot of you are asking really good questions about this ritual. It's better that we're pushing this on the 7th because I just found out that the 7th is the day that the sun conjuncts Pluto. Guys, this. I jumped the gun. I thought that what we were going to experience this week was last week. Guys, this is that weekend. If you're a Capricorn, you've already felt this last week. Capricorn moons, we felt this a little earlier. Guys, today it starts. The moon just slipped into Aries. From now until this conjunction, we're going to have a moon in Aries to Taurus. Guys, I'm calling this video power activation. And some of you may be disappointed because power comes from identity. Now I see why nothing is random. I love asking this when the moon is in Aries. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Because in order for you to understand your power, you must know who you are. Venus just shifted out of Aquarius. There's a party in Pisces happening as we speak. Okay, Mars and Venus are in Pisces. They're about to get their freak on in between Neptune. There's some tantric sex happening in heaven as we speak right now. Party in Pisces. Chiron is about to heal the crap out of all this before we have Venus in retrograde. When Venus and Aries and Mars fight in Aries, they're making them Pisces right now. So let's take advantage of this energy, my friends. There is a profound activation for those of you who are pure-hearted. This is where this Pisces energy comes in. You're going to be profoundly tempted from now until the end of the week about how you can abuse or misabuse your power. It's not about what's right or wrong. It's about whether you're being authentic or inauthentic. Uranus will protect the villain who is doing very nefarious things in this world. Why? It's not because that villain is doing something right or wrong. It's because the villain is acting authentic to who they are, who they have defined themselves as. That's integrity. So if you're not living with integrity, your whole life is about to end. Anyway, before I even go into that, like I said, please, guys, if you started this ritual, I kind of feel responsible for some of you who are really going through things you can't speak on. Some of you are asking me questions. Should I speak to this? Should I speak to that? During this live video, I'll let you know. You're supposed to make it your own. Like, you talk to whoever. And I didn't specify that. I made that video very short. So you'll be able to ask questions. I'll go into depth too, who for which sign and house you can talk to, because there are loopholes around it. But still, you want to you want to make this like your own craft. But we'll get into that on the day the sun gets into Pluto. Jesus, oh my gosh, like how can I, as an astrologer, not have prepared for this day? I'm only catching it like 4 days in advance because I'm letting this 3D reality like distract me. Like I let everything distract me. My friends, are you ready for an unprecedented, not awakening, activation, son? Yo, the moon is in Aries, so for the next 2 days, you're going to see people in their feelings about who they think they are. Newsflash, a lot of people don't know who they are. A lot of people don't remember who they are. Okay, I know this. Some of you are sovereign royalty going to elect officials who don't even represent you properly. You know who you are. And this is where that battle about who you are comes in because so many of you know who you are. Don't front with the peace dealer. In fact, let me even just share this agitation. People aren't trying to be spiritual. The problem is you know you're spiritual. But you don't want to break out your shell, and now this is where I must apologize because there are a lot of you watching, if you're even here. I should have said this in the beginning. Welcome, my fellow peace dealers. If you're here, you already know what it is. Like you're one of the people who aren't afraid. You're one of the people who is so illuminating and taking what you're learning from all these channels and applying. So kudos, okay? But you know, maybe you are someone watching this who hasn't got it yet. That you are the one. You are the one. I know this because how many of you is there? There's not another of you. There's not a clone. Don't let these people distract you looking for another person in you and you don't focus on yourself. Because newsflash, the spiritual war is about you not stepping into your power. And let's look at this in the eyes of the dark forces. I am well aware I have subscribers who work for the dark forces. And, you know, me being a double agent, I have information that works for both sides. I frequently give readings to clients on both sides. I frequently advise them on both sides. So let's give an understanding of their perspective. There's a whole lot that there are people who could awaken power who are not ready to awaken power. You have to understand that darkness has its place. There are light forces who enlighten those who are ready. There are dark forces who make sure that this knowledge doesn't fall into the wrong hands. All right, representation of mythology and really real magical spiritual things that happen every day outside of time will help you understand why there's severe punishments for revealing sacred knowledge to people during certain times like this. So when I told you before that I'm gonna get in trouble for revealing the ritual, like I'm not joking. Like I'm having to talk to Saturn every day to protect me. Like I'm not even gonna get there. But yes, please keep in mind all you should do today and tomorrow and the next day, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, is be receptive to who you are. Tune in. That's all you need to focus on because when this power activates, it's going to activate based off of who you are. If you're living a life for other people, which is great if you're steeped into who you are, as there are people who know who they are and bring themselves to other people, as opposed to those who have no identity, no self, and they let other people use them and play them like a video game character. Good luck, because this is a day where Pluto will just kill you. Pluto don't play. Pluto is 17 degrees. 1 plus 7 is 8. We had a new moon at 8 degrees. And now this is the next level of the decision, okay? The first was really deciding on this new moon. All right, I know I'm spiritual, but am I going to actually be this person? And now this decision is a lot about really loving the psychic ability, the unique parts of yourself, with it squaring Uranus and Aries and squaring Jupiter and Libra, you bringing that to other people. The team is a forming. You have to remember it's not all about you. A lot of these gifts that are awakening for you are aligning you to the true purpose of what's happening. You're going to awaken greatly to the fact, and I mean, this is something that Aquarius and Pisces already know, but like you can talk to people, but they're not who you think you're talking to because you're so focused on your mind, you're so focused on this, you don't know some people exist as entities, never mind their identity. I'm gonna have to stop there because, yeah, reasons. But anyway, I'll be back in Vegas by the time I do this webinar. So, I mean, live chat, so I have more time. But believe in yourselves. I'm like day 8 in this ritual right now, and it's just getting gnarly. I was able to rid myself of my obsession, right? Just by putting healing energy on my heart. And now I'm seeing like, oh, this is really a battle. Like I owe it to myself to keep constant with this because this is giving me nourishing, as I know it's giving you nourishing. Make it your own craft, my friends. This is the beginning. For some of you, for others of you, this is nothing new. But let me tell you, starting now, the moon is in Aries. It's a new lunar cycle. Starting now, we start the new lunar cycle this season with a quarter square. So you're getting checked today and tomorrow. Are you who you say you are? All right. Do you really know you are way more than you have been told because you define yourself. Let that integrity teach you and show you, because it's getting realer. And until next time,